Years now. The 114 clinical psychologists employed by Public Service Commission say they have not been receiving their allowances.
This was the psychologist's rendition. A silent walk along the streets bordering the Ministry of Health, an indication of being silenced by those in authority. Armed in placards and banners displaying their demands, the clinical psychologists could no longer put up with the silence over an allegation of being shortchanged.
And these are 36 letters, to and fro, from us to the Ministry of Health, from us to SRC, from us to the Ombudsman. Alfred Moko was summoned, but he did not show up, and the case just disappeared. We've done this process. We have done our due diligence, visiting all offices from SRC to the PSC, Ombudsman, Labour, and now we have reached to this point.
In 2020, the Ministry of Health through the Public Service Commission advertised among vacancies 134 positions of clinical psychologists whose basic salaries ranged from 30,170 shillings to 40,060 shillings. 114 were reportedly employed in August 2020 for a 6-month contract that was renewed in March 2021, and most recently, a renewal and review for 3 years in November 2021, followed by an immediate deployment to the Ministry of Health.
We are only a few here, but we were employed 114 of us on August 2020. And now the process has been hindered, and we have received threats, insults, and intimidation from the office of the Director of Human Resource. When we joined the civil service under Ministry of Health, we found out that the cadre does not exist, but now the process of creating the cadre has taken us almost 3 years. So that is the challenge. And unfortunately, they are not even paying the allowances that are stipulated on our contracts, which we have here.
In their report, the only communication from the ministry dated back to February 2021, stating that some allowances were captured erroneously, and the ministry is still in consultation with the Salaries and Remuneration Commission to approve the allowances, a statement the clinical officer says were dubiously inserted into the renewed contract. Furthermore, the payslips indicate a different cadre from the one advertised in the Public Service Commission.
When the psychologists were employed by the PSC, they were employed as clinical psychologist 1, but 2 months after the employment, their cadre changed, and now they are named counselors 2, and some were administrative assistants initially from the initial payslips.
The officers have called for intervention from the spirit of the new government for the matter to be conclusively resolved. Cecilia Lubanga, Look Up TV.